Hello, cinnamon and women, and welcome to another edition of Midnight Movies. Today's movie is none other than the classical universal horror movie known as The Invisible Man, released in 1933, based on a novel by H.G. Wells. Let's get right into it, shall we?
The secret of invisibility lies there in my books. Don't you see what it means? Power. Power to walk into the gold vaults of the nations, into the secrets of kings, into the holy of holies. Power to make multitudes run squealing in terror at the touch of my little invisible finger. Even the moon's frightened of me. The whole world's frightened to death.
I'll lay traps that even an invisible man can't pass. Radio stations now. Watch the wall.
Help! Help! He's here! He's here! Here we go, gathering nuts and may on a cold and frosty morning. Whoops!
The movie is based off the novel by H.G. Wells by the same name. H.G. Wells is well known for his other classic books, such as The War of the Worlds, and this film is no different from a classic. The story is about a scientist who has discovered a serum in which you inject yourself and your skin just fades away into invisibility. Soon after turning invisible, he arrives at a small little village in where he hopes that he can cure himself from this invisible serum, but it seems not to work, and the pestilence of the village people just seems to push him all the way, in which, soon after, he finally snaps. In one of the most favourite scenes of mine from any movie, and I enjoy every moment of this scene. May you please have a look for me?
You fools. You've brought it on yourselves. Everything would have come right if you'd only left me alone. You've driven me near madness with your peering through the keyholes and gaping through the curtains, and now you'll suffer for it. You're crazy to know who I am, aren't you? All right, I'll show you. There's a souvenir for you. And one for you. I'll show you who I am and what I am.
Soon after that event transpires, he soon turns into an insane, ravenous man with a thirst for blood, murder, fear and mayhem, with his sole goal to rule the world as the one ultimate figure of king, the Invisible Man, from a great speech that he gives at some point in the movie, showing that the Invisible Man can rule the world, because no one can see him come, no one can see him go, and just to feel safe, the people will just give up their security and let him rule what they own. Even though this film is very, very old, and I mean really old, it has some of the best special effects that I have ever seen in any movie that has probably been made. Such scenes where he takes off his bandages and his whatever and shows to be invisible, it blends in so flawlessly into the background that it is just amazing. Even when you cannot see him invisible, the trench coat and the hat and the bandages all over his face has been something of a horror icon. It is as recognisable as Frankenstein or Dracula as in the Universal world. From the way that I'm talking, it may seem like this movie is flawless. However, it does have some flaws, such as other actors beside the Invisible Man not being that very good. I did enjoy the townspeople in their acting, and there is other annoying bits, such as the bar lady screaming, which I can really just not stand. I mean, you want to listen at your own risk. Overall, the movie is a good piece to watch about seeing the power that one man can possess and how that can send him just insane with possibilities, but also shows the fear of the people who are trying to hide from something they have less power against, which shows some really good scenes. Overall, my rating of this movie is 9 out of 10 because I love this movie. It is superb. I love the acting from the Invisible Man himself. Some other actors are good. It's just some acting can be a little hammy. And just so I say, this is my own opinion. Don't take it as fact. Watch it for yourself. And if you're one of these people who don't like watching old movies, just give it a go. It is something that has to be seen and loved in a new generation. I have been the Theatre Phantom, you have been my audience, and I will see you in the next edition of Midnight Movies.